Revolutionary War, when an American ship was creeping up behind a British frigate, for the crew of the American ship to get on deck and to pick a phrase, pick a sentence that would drive the terror of the Almighty into that British crew about to go to the bottom. Would you be kind enough, everyone, those even standing, get up and face the east. Face your right, Capitol Avenue, if you will. The opening salvo of the great new American Revolution. You are now facing due east. 592 miles straight ahead is a ship of state whose crew is doing to you what the British did to my generation. You are facing the highest paid, reading impaired, non-representing representatives in the world, the United States Congress. On the count of three, if you agree, please, I'll say 1, 2, 3, and repeat this if you would. I'm mad as hell, and I'm taking my country back. 1, 2, 3. Well done. I think they heard you in Barcelona. Yes, the Tea Party is the event, dear friends, the rallying point, and a return to fiscal responsibility is the issue. But it's not the greater cause. Tell your grandchildren on this monumental night of renewal and iron-willed determination, you began the greatest adventure of the 21st century. Tell them you became part of the battle to rescue a mortally wounded America. The question of whether your country will long survive is the greater issue. Writhing in the death throes of a sleepwalking culture, blaming everyone and everything for their condition, but the face looking back at them in the mirror. Encouraging dependency over self-reliance, entitlement over personal responsibility, and a vicious cancer eating the very foundations of our Constitution and our Declaration of Independence, a demonic cancer called political correctness. A cancer which demands you rewrite your history in order not to offend certain other ethnicities or certain other special groups. An arrogant cancer that infects your judicial system, producing judges who ignore the Constitution and make law instead of doing what we pay them to do, interpret the law. A cancer that degrades human dignity, sanctifying the handout as the only pathway to survival, and hanging a big sign around their neck. I am a victim, and the American taxpayer has to support me. This country was built by the blood and sweat of people who refuse to be victims. People like you, Indianapolis. Tell your grandchildren, nay, bring them along with you as you take the next step to march on Washington. Tell your grandchildren they are part of a new birth of freedom, a new shot heard round the world. At this very moment, millions of your fellow Americans are gathered in 2,000 cities across this nation, towns, cities, villages, hamlets. From Bakersfield to Montpelier, Vermont, from Valley Forge to the Alamo, from Broadway to Rodeo Drive, from Moose Jaw to Brooklyn, New York, and one in Copenhagen, Denmark. Your media is fond of calling it the National Tea Party protest. Not so. When Bobby Knight throws a chair across a basketball court, that's a protest. When millions of Americans march in the street, that is a full-fledged rebellion.